So you'd say the mood is pretty good. Obviously, you're now an established team in the Premier League. Before, it was sort of like, I wouldn't say yo-yo, because you're in the
Yeah,
Premier League while on the Mick, obviously,
yeah, yeah.
connection there.
Big Nick.
Obviously got relegated. Then went to League One. You had to do what we had to do,
Hmm.
get back into the Championship and then in the Premier League. But now in your seventh season, I'm sure Wolves fans are just pretty happy with the current state.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, look, when you're sort of in the situation Wolves are in, and we sort of had, I don't want to say boring seasons, because last year was good and then it sort of petered out under Lopetegui. We really struggled under Bruno Lage and Lopetegui came in. So we have had a bit of roller coasters of seasons, but there are some fans that are still quite spoiled, and they're sort of looking back. Under Nuno, he won us the championship and then got back-to-back seventh place finishes and took us to Europe. I think fans still in their minds think we are a top 7 team in the Premier League. So I'm just grateful that we're in the Premier League. In terms of the mood, again, it had been a bit of a roller coaster. There was some poor decisions by the club in regards to season ticket prices and stuff, and it was pretty well publicised. And then we had the whole thing with VAR, which the club pushed, which I was I was backing, to be fair. But the club now on a football level has sort of acted quickly in the transfer market. We've got a lot of good players in. Kilman was moved on quite quickly for quite a good fee. So in terms of the mood now, it's a lot better, and we've won a couple of our opening pre-season games. So fans are looking forward to it, and they're back in the team. So I'm excited to see what happens under Gary O'Neill this season.
Big question I'm asking everyone really is, what's your prediction for Ipswich? You're now established team in the top flight. Can Ipswich Town sort of join that sort of list? You've got Bournemouth, Brentford, Brighton who've gone up and stayed up. Obviously last year we saw the three teams who got promoted, they went straight back down. Do you think Ipswich can survive the drop?
It's so tough, and I think in Ipswich's case, you've gone from League One to the Premier League so quickly. They do have to add a lot of quality and quite fast, and I don't think it's going to be easy for Ipswich. We saw even with the likes of Nottingham Forest when they came up, I think they realised quite quickly they have to recruit, and in the end recruited ridiculous numbers and still just about stayed up. But I've seen, I mean, you correct me if I'm wrong, in the sort of the media, Ipswich are chucking a little bit of money at it. They obviously want to recruit and want to bolster the team. I don't want to sit here because I'm on an Ipswich channel and say, yeah, you're going to be absolutely fine, because I don't think that's going to be the case. I think it will be tricky, but I think with the loyalty that Kieran McKenna showed, the quality of football that you saw at Portman Road last year, you got every chance of, trying, battling for relegation, at least, battling for survival, I should say. Sorry. I thought Luton would do it. Ultimately, I think last season, that was their chance. If they were going to stay up, they had to do it last season with the point deductions and so on. And ultimately, they went down. So, look, nothing's impossible. I think you've got every chance of staying up in the Premier League with the right level of football, the right quality of football, and obviously the right signings as well this summer.